Number 1. Mosteiro de Jesus. Its fame comes from one of its residents, Joanna, Princess of Portugal, and daughter of Afonso V. Because she was in the royal line, she was never able to take her solemn vows, and instead lived out a modest life at the convent and bequeathed her estates to it when she died in 1490. She was beatified in the 17th century, and her stunning tomb in the lower chancel blends marble and ceramics. Number 2. Museu de Aveiro. Since 2011, the monastery buildings have been a museum, both to show off their architectural majesty and to exhibit an awesome array of religious art on the newer upper floors. This has been collected from the many monasteries that used to surround Aveiro. There's primitive and Renaissance painting, Coimbra school sculpture, carved stonework, azulejos, glazed tiles, jewelry, furniture and historic vestments. Number 3. Aveiro's canals. The canals, fed by Aveiro's lagoon, are what give Aveiro its character and deserve a couple of hours of your time. There are several branches to stroll by, through both historic and newer city quarters. Along the quays in the Rossio area there's some wonderful Art Nouveau architecture, which we'll come to later. Number 4. Moliceiro Tour. These colorfully painted boats are a constant in Aveiro, and you can board one for a 45-minute tour of the city by water. The moliceiros were originally made to harvest seaweed in the lagoon. This was used as a fertilizer in the local sandy soils. The trade died out when modern fertilizers were introduced, but the old boat-building techniques were revived to craft a fleet of tourist vessels. Number 5. Rossio Area. At the start of the 20th century, emigrants who had made their fortunes in Brazil returned to Aveiro and built themselves stylish houses in the Art Nouveau style. Some elegant properties to look out for are the Casa do Major Pessoa, now the Art Nouveau Museum and with lovely wrought iron gates and balconies. Number 6. Church of São João Evangelista. Also known as the Carmelite Church, this opulent building was part of a major convent that was almost completely destroyed when Aveiro's urban plan was reworked at the start of the 20th century. The church dates to the start of the 1700s and was heavily embellished in the decades that followed. Number 7. Forum Aveiro. No ordinary mall, this shopping center is right by the canal and has a classical design, with two-story galleries and bridges over a long central walkway. It's all very tasteful with rooftop cafes and grassy spaces where you can bring a picnic in summer. As for shops, it has all of the big brands you'd expect like Zara and Mango. Number 8. Old train station. If you're coming to Aveiro by train, you'll be wowed by a slice of the city's early 20th century history as soon as you arrive. The old train station terminal stands in sharp relief to the sleek new terminal and was completed in 1916. The special thing about it is the tiling. These blue azulejos were made at the Fábrica da Fonte Nova and depict traditional scenes from around Aveiro and the region. Number 9. Costa Nova. This oceanfront village is very charming, on a long peninsula with the lagoon on one side and the Atlantic on the other. Before the tourists arrived in Costa Nova, this was a fishing village, and there's a reminder of this time in its cute weatherboard cottages, painted with vertical stripes. If you're fond of fish and seafood, the fishing market is a must. Here whelks, crabs, goose barnacles. Number 10. Praia da Barra. Anyone in need of some beach time can head straight to Praia da Barra, under 10 kilometers from Aveiro. There are two main beaches here. The upper one, Praia Bela, is just where the Aveiro lagoon reaches the ocean. The long breakwaters on either side keep the ocean waves at bay and give you calm waters to bathe in.
Hope you like this video. For more videos, please subscribe to our channel.